Hello and welcome to another Sprinterra video. Today we're going to be diving into the customization assessment tool that we use as our upgrade program that we also offer as a standalone offering to VARs as well. So in this scenario, we're just going to go through the report that is generated from our customization assessment tool. This is for customization called employee time cards template. It's graded up here on a complexity level as extra small. You can see from our chart here, this is at just around 16 points, which is very much on the smaller and less complex side of the scale. For a more complex report or more complex customization, this report would likely be much longer. There'd be probably more compliance issues and that sort of thing. But we'll go through this simple scenario. And then if you ever need to talk through a more complex scenario, we are available to do that. So in this case, it's graded it as extra small. It's going to give you a summary of compatibility, both with the current version and the next version. It's going to go through all 22 technical validation requirements, and it's going to confirm how many passed, how many failed. Down here, it's going to assess all of the different elements that make up this customization package. And on the next page, it's going to go through in a little more depth what all of those elements are. These elements are what's used to grade this customization on complexity. So it's reached the 15.96 and extra small due to all the elements that make up the package. Further down here, you'll see a summary of errors, warnings, messages within the current version. In this case, there's none. On the next page, you'll see errors, warnings, messages for the version that we're going to. So we're upgrading from the current version, which is on the previous page, to this version. And there are a couple of warnings here, and it gives some detail around those warnings. Next, we go into the technical validation. So it goes through requirement by requirement and confirms that it is in compliance. In this case, we can see that the custom objects naming conventions 2.5, this is where we're not in compliance. So a little further down, we'll have a little more detail on that. But it goes through each one of them, checks them off. Down here, it's going into more depth. So all of these are in compliance with the exception of the custom objects naming convention. So it's outlining what the issue here is. In this case, it's related to a couple of control IDs that we have in place. But it goes through requirement by requirement, gives us detail when it's out of compliance, confirms that it is in compliance otherwise. And this is our report. So again, this is a very simple customization package that we have here. For the more complex packages, there'd be a lot more meat to this report. There'd probably be many more validation errors, warnings, things like that. But in this case, just for purposes of this demonstration, we chose a very simple customization package. If you ever have any questions or would like to learn more, please don't hesitate to reach out to us.